speaking of crab legs, Annie Letterman told she likes crab legs. She told me that you told her that you got really fat, but you look the same. What?
There's rumors in the industry that Bobby's getting.
Wait. So Annie Letterman.
I thought it was her. Someone said to me that they're like, "Oh, you saw Bobby? Was he fat?" He said he's fat.
Yeah, I texted with her and I said I'm just getting really fat, but this is a throwaway thing that I say to everyone. Like you can say whatever because you're not gonna see them anyway, and I don't post shit anyway. So I was just like, yeah, I look like fucking Ralphie May now.
But you are technically getting smaller because of yoga. Kind of.
Well, you know how they say like 90% of weight loss is in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So really, if you don't change that part, like you don't change the outcome of your body shape.
That's true.
So basically, yesterday,
So you're fat.
Our yoga instructor Kara yesterday repeatedly said, "Bobby, stop calling yourself fat. Stop calling yourself fat." She's like, if you're happy in the weight that you're in, you feel strong in the weight that you're in.
You're happy in your weight, clap your hands.
Fat.
But then
You're happy in your weight, clap your hands.
Fat.
But then she was like, "But lay off the pizzas." That's what she
That's what
said.
she said.
Gold belly.
Stop eating pizzas every day.
Yeah, that's what she
And
said.
I took that as an offense.
Is it a private yoga or a big group?
It's private.
She does both.
Oh,
You
but
should do.
we should do
We've
it.
tried. I think we've invited you before, and
Well, it was an informal invite, but we should do it. We don't want to crash yours.
you're not crashing. It's just on Zoom. You could do it with us.
Wow.
And yesterday, I'm gonna say number one, I don't know what other yoga teachers are like, but I call her my master, and she's my master, and her name is Kara out of Hawaii. Check her out. She really worked me yesterday. It was the hard. First of all, for those of you, this is who I was before yoga. Yoga, that's just a bunch of stretching. That's not a real exercise, Oof. Like anyone that would do yoga, I'd be like, oh yeah, I also walk. You know what I mean? Like that's how the level of. I thought that it was just like walking or lifting your arm, right? Ooh, yoga, hard, right? Just lifting your arms like that, right? Right? I don't know why I'm doing this.
You've been doing that a lot.
You're like air traffic.
Yeah,
You haven't flown in so long.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why. When you're happy with your weight, clap your hands.
Fat.
Wait, but what would you say about yoga now before you said?
Oh no, so I'm gonna get into it.
Oh.
It is the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. I've been into a lot of tragic situations in my life, a lot of physical exertion.
You have?
I've been beat up. Yeah, I've been, I used to have this trainer, because Abby thought one time that I was going to be like an action star, a manager. So she's like, I know this guy, he's the best trainer in the world, a tall, muscular black guy. And he used to come to my house and he used to fucking, you're not done. And I'm on the treadmill. You're not done. He would yell, you're not done. And I go, I'm dying. And then like, if I would stop, he would grab me and put me back on the treadmill. You're not doing, and it was so hard. This is way worse.
There's no way that's possible.
Oh yeah. Dude, what I love about yoga is this. She's like, you'll be in a position, right?
What is that position?
You'll be you'll be on your leg like this, one leg, and you're lifting it like this. I'm just making it up, right? And I'm like, it burns, right? And then, well, because you haven't, used certain muscles there before, right? Like, some of us have built up that muscle, right? But because because you haven't used, and in my mind, I'm like, when would I ever be in this position? How could I work on this? I would have to be able. Am I kicking? If I was a soccer player like this, maybe this, right?
Wow, that's really good, babe.
Right,
So
right.
flexible.
Yeah, very
Right?
flexible.
But when would you ever? That's why this is petrified, because I'm never in this position. So it's very difficult. Have you done yoga?
I have. There's a YouTube yoga that I do, yoga with Cassandra, but hers is. Oh.
Shocking.
Hers is mostly stretching. So I like stretching yoga. I don't like working yoga.
Can you please do yoga? You and Dave too.
Yeah, he would do it. Yeah.
I would just want to see him do it.
Well, he doesn't want that. He doesn't want to be seen.
He can just be off of the screen.
I feel like I'm at a position or a point with David that he should be able to allow me to see him. Tell him that. I think we're at that point.
I'm definitely open to starting that conversation. He's really that's like his worst fear though, is people watching him try to exercise. Like the thought of like a workout class is just like that's his worst fear.
And he could be doing it perfectly. I don't know why, but because whenever I see David, it makes me want to laugh.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's just a funny, joyful, bundle of joy. And I just know that if I saw him do yoga, that I would probably burst into laughter. I wouldn't be able to stop myself. So maybe not do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to hurt his feelings.
How are you guys doing quarantining? Like, do you guys hate each other? Or do you spend time together? I'm just curious from other couples. Like, what's the vibe?